They knew things they were never supposed to know. Ancient texts from all over the world speak of machines that flew, medicines that could heal anything, and forces that could bend nature itself. Why did this knowledge disappear? And who decided humanity wasn't ready to remember? In ancient India, sacred texts like the Vedas and the Mahabharata describe mysterious flying machines called vimanas. They moved using the power of light and sound, rose into the sky, changed direction, and fought battles above the clouds. Some descriptions mention mercury engines and heat-based propulsion. For centuries, scholars dismissed these as myths, yet engineers now recognize principles similar to magnetic and plasma propulsion systems. Could the ancients have understood a science we are only rediscovering? In Egypt, mysteries run even deeper. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with incredible precision, and its chambers produce resonant sound waves. Some researchers believe the ancients used vibrations and frequencies to lift massive stone blocks. Modern experiments have shown that certain low-frequency sounds can make objects levitate. Perhaps that's why the Egyptians said, "The word creates reality." What if that wasn't a metaphor, but literal knowledge of vibration and frequency? In Mesopotamia, the ancient Sumerians left behind tablets describing the creation of humankind. They wrote that the gods mixed their own blood with the clay of earth to create man. To modern ears, it sounds like myth, yet the symbolism echoes genetic engineering. Some tablets even depict spiral symbols resembling DNA. The Sumerians also knew of planets invisible to the naked eye, accurately describing Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune thousands of years before telescopes existed. How could they know what modern science would only rediscover millennia later? Across the ocean, the Maya and Aztec civilizations mastered astronomy with impossible accuracy. Their calendars predicted solar and lunar eclipses to the exact day. They tracked Venus and Jupiter's cycles and built temples perfectly aligned with the stars. Some archaeologists believe their knowledge came from an older, forgotten civilization, one that perished long before recorded history. Could this be the lost age, before the Great Flood? But if such knowledge truly existed, where did it go? Why was humanity forced to start over again and again? The Library of Alexandria, the greatest collection of knowledge in the ancient world, was consumed by fire. Thousands of manuscripts, perhaps containing secrets of energy, medicine, and the cosmos, were lost forever. When its flames died, a part of humanity's memory vanished with it. The same tragedy repeated across continents. Mayan and Incan codices were burned by missionaries who feared their power. Ancient texts were rewritten, altered, or buried. And some say the Vatican's secret archives still hold thousands of forbidden manuscripts, hidden from the public eye, knowledge too dangerous to reveal. But dangerous to whom? To humanity? Or to those who seek control over it? Knowledge is power. And perhaps the ancients knew how to harness it. The energy of earth, sound, light, and consciousness itself. They understood that the human mind is not just thought. It's a force that shapes matter. When those truths were lost, humanity began to forget what it truly is. But nothing stays buried forever. Today, science begins to rediscover what the ancients once mastered. We speak again of vibration, frequency, quantum fields, and the power of intention. We're learning that reality responds to thought, and that everything is connected. Maybe our progress is not evolution, but remembrance. If the ancients knew more than we do today, perhaps history isn't a story of advancement, but of recovery. The truth of our past was never destroyed, only hidden. And every relic, every legend, every forgotten symbol brings us one step closer to remembering who we really are. Subscribe, and let's rediscover the knowledge humanity was never meant to forget.